Welcome back to Good Day Stateline. 2020 marks the centennial of a woman's right to vote, and we're celebrating all year long. One of the next events on the docket is Sippin and Tippin with Susan B. Anthony.
Yes.
She's not here today.
No, she's not. No.
But Kelly and Kim are. Kelly, tell me a little bit about yourself.
Okay, so I work for the YWCA of Northwestern Illinois, and I am a part of this big group that all came together surrounding the Women's Suffrage Centennial. So it'll be 100 years since some women got the right to vote, so 19th Amendment.
It's like a really big deal.
It's a really big deal.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Just wait. There's so much.
Oh, I know. We're only in January. I'm like, we're still in January too, right?
Yeah.
We got months to celebrate.
Months.
Kim, tell me a little bit about yourself.
I am the assistant curator at Midway Village Museum here in Rockford, and we got approached by some of the committee members saying, hey, do you guys want to be a part of this? And we're like, heck yeah.
Yeah.
This is going to be a huge historic event, so this is right up our alley, and so far it's been great getting to know all of the committee members and just meeting a bunch of new people and planning these fun events.
That's right.
Yeah, it's always fun to plan a party, especially when the party lasts all year round. So like we said, this is the 100th anniversary of the women's right to vote, and Sippin and Tippin with Susan is an event that's coming up to raise funds. What are we raising money for?
Well, the Women's Suffrage Centennial 2020 Committee is hoping to raise $75,000 for a sculpture that will be hopefully downtown Rockford, and it will be dedicated on August 18th, 2020. So all of the money raised is going to go towards creating this one-of-a-kind sculpture.
I heard it has a lot of important women in it. That's what the sculpture's supposed to have.
Yes,
it is.
It's going to have lots of different elements. I don't want to give away too
we
many
won't
surprises.
give away too much. So that is very exciting, and that'll happen in August, and we have to, of course, raise money before we get to August, and that's where Sippin and Tippin comes along. I love the name, whoever came up with that. Great job. It's coming up Tuesday, February 11th at the University Club, and you are obviously going to have drinks, and Susan B. Anthony is going to be there, kind of. Tell us what's involved with that.
Okay, so we will have a few presenters, so they're live presenters as Susan B. Anthony, and another one as Elizabeth Caddy Stanton. So they're going to be there, so you'll get to see them and kind of listen to them talk about their relationship. So really, really fun events. And the artist that's actually doing the sculpture, she'll be there too. So it'll be a chance for people to talk to her, just kind of see how the sculpture is going to come together, because this isn't her first rodeo.
Yeah.
So she's done this before. She's done mosaics in other cities, just because this is a really big thing and so important to everybody around. It's a community build project.
Absolutely.
So it's not going to be like it's just, one certain group of people or just adults for that matter.
Yeah.
So there's going to be opportunities for adults as well as children to be able to contribute to this community build sculpture. And so she's going to be there, and people can talk to her and
That's so
chat it
cool.
up. And yeah.
And there's going to be drinks because, that's the sippin' part, and then
Yes.
you tip, and that's how they raise money. So tell me, you brought 2 of the 6 different women history-themed drinks.
Yes.
Which one is this one in front of me?
That one is the Woman Marchito, so play on the Women's March, and it's just a
Woman March-ito. Got
Yep,
it.
just like a
Yes.
mojito.
Oh my gosh, so big.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, let's try
Pass
this.
those around.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Big glasses.
Cheers.
That's delicious. I would say just show up just for that one, even though there's
It
5
is.
other drinks. That's
It's good.
it's so clean and refreshing.
Very refreshing.
It's light.
A play on the classic.
I love it. Okay, you have another really cute drink over
Yes.
there. Which one is that?
This one over here is the whiskey sour frigette. So
Okay.
kind of like a play on the, whiskey sour.
What's a frigette? Am I supposed to know what that is?
It's like the
Suffragist.
suffragettes.
Oh.
Suffragette.
Suffragettes.
Okay, so now I know.
Yep.
Maybe
There
I
you
would have
go.
figured that out. Maybe after the whiskey. Oh, that one is good too. Okay, so then there's also going to be the Ida B. All's well that ends well.
Yes, that's a
gonna
tongue
be
twister.
Tough to say after a couple whiskey sourettes. I don't know how to say that the right way, so you're going to say it.
So Jura Truth Bomb.
Yeah, and I know that she's a famous person. Like when you see these names, you're like history.
Yes.
I know that name.
Yep.
I just can't say it. And then the Susan B. Anthony. I'm guessing that's a pretty easy one. to
Yep,
make.
just a shandy.
Yep, it's a shandy.
That's
It's
the
another light
easiest one to say.
And then the Temperance Toddy, right?
Yep, and that's just a hot toddy for the folks that don't really want to come out and drink alcohol but want to come out and support us.
Yeah.
So we're going to have something for everyone.
Something for everyone. And of course, the tips that you give to the bartenders will be a part of the raising money for the sculpture. Now, you also have these lipsticks over here. I know you wanted to tell me about them. Does that money go to the sculpture as well? Is that part of the
Yes.
the 100-year?
Portion of the proceeds for our Sport Red 2020 lipstick does go back towards the cause, and you will see them around town. We have these cards that kind of explain why red, what its significance is with the women's suffrage movement. So you can find it at Crimson Ridge and a few other spots. Does the YWCA have them?
No, we don't have that.
Okay, we have tons of merchandise kind of spread throughout the whole city.
Your shirts, your pins,
Yes.
this hat, and there's a bunch of pins over here too. So there's plenty of ways that you can come and have drinks and donate money, or you can have stuff and donate money, or you can have drinks and stuff. Really, like I like to roll.
Absolutely.
And donate money too. So what else is going to be going on at this event? You got the woman who's making the sculpture there, tipping the bartender. How much does it cost? Do you have to RSVP? Can you make a decision that day?
No, you know what? You don't have to RSVP. We just ask that you go on Eventbrite, and RSVPing is an option. And we just ask that people do that just so we can kind of figure out, you know, numbers and, like kind of what we're looking at. But don't worry if you don't RSVP. You can still show up. The event, like we said, it's free. So you can just come on in that day.
Which is perfect. It's free, so there's nothing stopping you. And then it's just the money that you tip will be going straight to the sculpture.
Going straight to the sculpture.
So this isn't the only event going on this year. We said it's a year-long celebration. So what else can we look forward to? Do you know any of them off the top of your head?
There are tons of events. There's tons of community partners. And if you go on our Facebook page, you can see a good sampling of the events. And we have calendars spread throughout town that kind of give the first quarter of the year in their events. Midway Village Museum has one on February 22nd called Her Story, and it talks about just tons of famous women, local, not local. Frida Kahlo will be there, Kate F. O'Connor, who is a Rockford suffragette. So that's just one example of an event coming up.
It's really just, it seems like a great opportunity for anyone to, participate and support and also learn.
Yes.
Times change. Kids who are little might not be reading the same things in school that I read, that you read, that my mom read. So it's, these names look familiar, but maybe we don't remember exactly who all of these women are. Maybe this is a good opportunity to. Again, Sippin' and Tippin' with Susan, Tuesday, February 11th at the University Club. You can find stuff on Facebook, Instagram, follow the Women's Suffrage Centennial and March Rockford. Women's March Rockford, right?
Yes, they are part of it.
That's what I'm supposed to say. You can find everything everywhere on social media. Thank you, ladies, so much. Let's see what's going on around town.